Jack, obviously the result against Luton last week must just give everyone a lot of confidence in the squad.
I think the performance did. Thought we played really well, dominated the game, had more chances, just unfortunately we couldn't get the win, which I think we deserved.
How big now is the challenge to just keep that level of performance up?
Yeah, it's massive. I mean, we train here every day, try and keep our level as high as possible, and we take that into games, and I thought we've done that in the past few games. Thought we've played really well, tried to play the ball on the floor, keep possession as much as we can and create chances from there. Just got to try and convert the chances now.
Yeah, I suppose if you keep working, you've got to believe that the results will come in terms of the wins, because obviously there's been plenty of draws, hasn't there?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, hard work will pay off eventually. I mean, we've just got to keep working and training every day, working on what we need to improve on, and hopefully the results will start coming our way soon.
How happy have you been with your personal form? Because obviously you've been here nearly a month now, and the manager's been very complimentary, not just about your finishing, which I suppose we expect, but the way that you fight and that you work in a game.
Yeah, I mean, I think personally myself, I've adapted quite quickly, and I've been very pleased with myself in that terms. I mean, I've had a lot of chances which unfortunately I haven't took, which I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to get more goals, which is every striker's goal, I think. But overall, I think I've been really happy with my performance. And
the physical battles against centre halves like McNulty, how have you enjoyed those?
Yeah, it's different. I mean, you're not going to come up against a McNulty every week, you know what I mean? So it's a different challenge for me, and one I thought I handled quite well.
Yeah, I mean, do you relish that? Because obviously, given the right sort of service, then obviously you can get joy out of that, can't you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm not going to expect the ball perfectly to my feet every day. Sometimes if it's high, I've got to fight for the ball and hold it up for my team. I just can't expect for it to be onto my feet every time and moan when it's not. So I've just got to get on with it and make the best out of what I get given.
Obviously, your month here nearly up. Negotiations, we believe, going on behind the scenes. What's your stance? Would you like to stay?
I don't mind where I play as long as I play football, to be honest. It's been really good being down here playing league football, and I'd love that to continue. So wherever I'm playing, I'll be happy to play.
And playing first team football, how much has that meant?
Massively. I love playing in league football against men. It's a lot different to 21s football. You get a lot more out of it, and I'd love to continue doing that.
Crucial game against Dagenham on Saturday. I suppose the table just explains everything about this game of why it's so important, doesn't it?
Yeah, it'd be very tough. I mean, I'm expecting the pitch not to be the best, but we've got to be prepared for that and go out and see if we can get a result away.
I mean, is it one of those games where obviously everyone wants to win, but a draw's not a bad result there, is it? It's another point away.
Not really. Like we'll go in wanting to win and believing we can win, but a point away from home, it's not a massive loss. But I think we're going to go into it with high expectations and hopefully come out with the win.
And obviously there's been changes at this club even since you've arrived. Just how easy is it to keep adapting, because everything here keeps evolving, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're all on the same wavelength in terms of we want to win. So if a new player comes in, I think they'll be on the same wavelength and get into it really quickly, and hopefully we'll gel a bit more in the next few days of training and go into the match with a good idea and a good sense of what we want to do and how we want to play, and I think it'll be good for us.
Good man, thank you, good luck.
Cheers, thank you.
Jack,
cheers.
Have you played much one up front before when you've been at Liverpool?
Yeah, we've tried a number of formations. We've tried 4-3-3, 4-1-2-1 and stuff like that, so it's hard to adapt to playing a different formation like now and again, but playing one up front, if you've got support off you, it's quite easy because you can hold the ball up, lay it off, get back into the box and stuff like that. But it depends on how the team plays. If they kick it up, you're obviously going to need the taller striker, but yeah, it is a bit different when you play 1-2 because you get more support from the other striker. But yeah,
Raheem Sterling's doing that job for Liverpool at the moment. Is that somebody you obviously around and about, but before you came here, is that somebody you try to learn a lot from and take a lot from what he does?
Well, I've played a lot with Raheem when I was younger and stuff like that, and he's a really good player. I mean, I've watched him a lot and I've played with him, so yeah, he's a really good player and he's doing very well, and so I've just got to look up to him and hopefully I can achieve the same soon.
Yeah, it's rare. It used to be a rare thing having the sort of shorter guys up front, but now it seems to happen a lot more. Do you think it's going to be something that's going to be a lot more in vogue?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's trending a bit more.
Yeah.
I mean, with the likes of Suarez and Sergio Aguero, Messi all becoming number 9s, and they're not the biggest, but I think that's the modern game now. You don't need to be 6'5" striker. You can be small and spin down the side, and I think that's how the game's evolving, and it's really good for me.
Have you ever been rugby tackled in an under-21 game for Liverpool before?
Can't say I have, no.
I mean, you must have relished it. It looked like that was a real great little and large battle, and you got the better of him sometimes. That must have been really enjoyable.
Yeah, it was a great battle. I mean, he's a local lad himself, and yeah, it was a good battle because I knew when it came to a foot race, I think I'd come out on top, but in terms of physically, he had the advantage, so I was a bit pleased when sometimes I come out on top of that.
Yeah, did he say anything to you after the game, or as he was rugby tackling you, did he give you?
He told me he slipped. He said he slipped, yeah.
Slipped and put his arms both around you.
Yeah.
But after the game, it was shake hands and
yeah,
say well done.
It was on the pitch battle, you know, nothing wrong with a bit of competitive competition, so yeah, I thought it was good.
Excellent. Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Cheers, Jack.
The fans at Cheltenham really sort of take you to heart, and how much does that mean to you? Because they seem to really give you a lot of support during the time.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, there's nothing better when you come to a new club and straight away you're loved by the fans. Hopefully I can just keep getting them wins and scoring them goals to make them more happy.
Yeah, it's the fact that Kevin and Lloyd are here, does that help you settle in and also maybe play a part in how he's going to be here?
Kind of. I mean, because I know them very well, I know how they play and they know how I play, which has helped my performance. In terms of staying, nothing will affect my decision but me. If they stay, it's great. If they don't, then it's their decision. But I'm just going to after the game on Saturday, I'm going to take a couple of time to discuss with my dad and stuff like that and see what's best for me. And I just want to play football, to be honest.
Yeah, but nice to have a couple of Football League goals to your name.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, league appearances and league goals, you can't ask for much more.
Yeah, I think you'll be on penalty duty on Saturday, because Matt Richards obviously normally takes me. He wasn't on the pitch against Morecambe, was he? But you think you've got a chance?
Yeah, I think I'm nailed down for the penalties until I miss anyway. So.